Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome to your pick a card reading. In tonight's pick a card reading, we're going to be looking at how deep is your love, okay? That is the intention that I'm putting out tonight for Spirit. We're going to get a bit of an idea on like how big your heart is, you know, and how you love. And I'm also going to tap into anything related to love, okay? We're gonna see what comes through, but my main question that I'm putting out there for Spirit is how deeply do you love? Okay, let's get into it. Pick your pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. So trust your intuition, choose the pile that's meant for you, and let's get into it. Let's start with pile number 1. Pile number 1. Welcome to your reading tonight. We are having a look at how deep is your love. You know, what do people think of receiving your love as well? I'm also getting that coming through. So I'm basically going to open it up for love, but we're just going to see what comes through. I'm so excited. You guys chose this beautiful stone, the biggest one out of all of them. Okay, so this makes me feel like you have a very big heart automatically, but we'll see what the cards have to say. I'm going to tap into your energy. We also have some cards here, guys, that I shuffled and I don't know what they are, so I'm going to see them with you. We're going to see what they're all about. I'm going to tap into your energy after I share these messages. We're going to get intuitive messages, oracle, tarot. I've chosen some specific decks for this one just because they give us a little bit more depth, the cards that I've chosen. So I'm very excited about that because I love to go deep. If you guys don't know that about me, that is just something that I love to do, okay? I love to go deep below the surface, and it's really exciting because we're talking about love here. So I'm so excited to see how you love. You know, what's your heart all about? You know, this may be very exciting for you because these messages may unlock something within your heart is what I'm feeling, especially for you, pile number 1. Whoa, okay, I'm already getting channels. Before I get channels, let's have a look at the cards. Oh, this is a tarot card. I don't use this tarot card often, so I may not understand it, but we're just gonna try. We're gonna try. It's in Italian, by the way. Oh, I know what this is just by the picture. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Let's see what it says though. Consultant. Consultant is the word in English. Okay. We have a person on a horse. It's interesting because I'm a little bit confused because usually I would say if he's holding a sword, it would be the Knight of Swords. But there's also a pentacle there. So I'm thinking it could be the Knight of Pentacles or the Knight of Swords. Anyway, I'm just going to read that as both. Let's have a look at this card. Love yourself. Oh, I love this. Okay. You love yourself. That's just basically what this card means. You could be working on yourself right now, loving yourself, which will then seriously open your heart a lot more is what I'm getting. This card here is interesting because I feel like it's an invitation. It's an invitation of some sorts. It's a oncoming opportunity. It's just like, think about it. You know, what do you associate someone coming in on a horse? He's on a horse. He's coming towards you. It's almost like someone's coming into your life. Someone is approaching you. Someone wants to be a part of your life. So I feel like this is someone in your life or someone that's approaching your life. Okay, but we'll have a look at the other cards. Yes. I don't think this is your energy, right? This is someone else's energy. So that's very exciting. Oh, someone may already be in your life as well, guys. Okay, if you're not single, if you are in a relationship, that's them. I don't care if they're female or male, whatever. That's someone else's energy. So loving yourself, you guys, wow, good on you. You're trying to love yourself right now, or you do love yourself so much that, yeah. Well, I'm going to channel now because it's always coming through. Sometimes when I try to read the cards. The channels just saturate my energy and it's so overwhelming. So let me channel while I get your cards, because I'm already getting a lot for you. So the Love Yourself card is just giving me this energy of, wow, you feel deeply, pile number one. This is all about how deep your love is. If you love yourself, I know you have a level of depth to you. I'm also feeling like your heart is quite open, or you're working on that. You're working on that. I feel in your energy, which is great, because it tells me that you don't have high walls over your heart, or you're not protecting your heart, or you're not closed up. There is this level of openness, and I think that's why you have this person approaching you on a horse. So there definitely could be an offering coming your way. I know that doesn't have anything to do with how deep your heart is, but I personally feel you have opened your heart. You're allowing love in. So that's really exciting. Let's get more, Spirit, for pile number one. Okay, I'm getting an auditory message. I want to make sure you see your cards. Okay, Spirit is saying crazy attunement. Crazy attunement. And attunement is basically, you guys can feel. You can feel what others feel when it comes to your heart. So this comes to when you have an open heart, all right? So I am going to be honest with you, pile number one, and I know that this is probably like a message that can be related to anyone, because we all go through this in some time in our life. You have gone through pain with your heart, okay? Because in order to love yourself, you have to not know yourself. You have to lose yourself. You have to seriously go insane when it comes to love, all right? I believe that you have to have some sort of pain or chaos or hurt or disappointment when it comes to your love, because that opens up this channel for you to learn what love means for you. And you've been on that quest, have you? That's what I'm sensing here, that you're learning what love is. You're learning how to love. You're learning what you want in love. There is definitely this air element that I'm getting here. Okay, when I say air element, I just mean like you're in your mind. You're thinking a lot. You're analyzing. You're trying to understand. You're an intellect, okay? And this intellect of yours, which I feel like is very heightened at the moment, like I feel so in my mind, but in the best way possible, don't worry. It's not like you're intellectualizing love. It's not like that. It's more about you doing some discovery or some understanding or some personal growth, because once you go through setbacks and any sort of pain or any sort of adversity when it comes to the heart or love, it opens up this opportunity, this channel for you to learn how to love yourself, okay? You don't learn to love yourself by just knowing what love is and having a smooth ride and getting into a relationship where everything feels right and everything is perfect. That's not realistic, and that is not how you learn to love yourself. Learning to love yourself comes through pain. It comes through hurt, deep hurt. And that's what I'm saying here. I feel you have been hurt in love. And I know that's very cliche, and it's like, yeah, of course I have. Well, I think some of you guys have been deeply hurt. Like hurt to the point where I'm just seeing this image of like, it was a card that I pulled over recently today. Spirit's bringing it to my awareness, and it's like this scarecrow, and he's like burning. He's on fire. That is a very graphic image for Spirit to bring to my mind, and I feel very uncomfortable because scarecrows are meant to scare people away, and I just don't feel like that. I feel like you're scared, or you've been scared, or you've been hurt, or you've had fear, or you've wanted to hide away. There's also this level of uncontrol, like uncontrollably being sucked up in someone's energy. Like I'm getting a tornado and I'm just like feeling consumed by someone's energy, and not in the best way possible, guys, just to be honest. But at some point you were spat out of that energy. Just, okay, I'm getting really graphic visions for your for your pile. You were sucked up in someone's tornado. Okay, this is a person. And then finally you were released. You were released to learn to love yourself. It's almost like you were meant to go through that experience, to wake yourself up, to... Okay, part number one. I always go very, very long with you, and I don't want to go very long with you tonight. I think I'm just going to get to the point. I always give you so much time, part number one. I have a very soft spot for you. I just do. So, how deep is your love? Your love is... Okay. I'm getting a lot of graphic visions, so I don't know which ones to share because I don't want to scare you. But I'm getting like you have... So I'm getting the Death card. I'm getting the Tower card. I'm getting all the very destructive... we'll say negative energy when it comes to tarot cards, because Spirit's just giving me a flash of all these tarot cards that have heavy energy. You've experienced all that. You have when it comes to love. You know, the Tower card, which is like sudden unexpected change that leads to chaos, or you've experienced the Ten of Swords, which is like sudden endings. You've experienced the Death card where you've had to force an ending. Like, I feel the Death card coming up here for you is you've had many endings when it comes to love, and the endings that you didn't want to end, the other person or circumstances ended that love for you, and it left a hole in your heart. Like I am getting, you know, I'm getting skulls, I'm getting bullets being pierced right through your heart, and that's heavy and that's painful. So if we're talking about how deep your love is, I think you've gone all in with some sort of love, or many, okay? You're very giving, you're very wanting to lose yourself in love. I will just say that, okay? And that's not a negative thing, guys. I think that shows your vulnerability, and it shows your ability to love deeply if you throw yourself into someone else's energy wholeheartedly. So I don't think you should ever beat yourself up for that if you are currently, okay? There should never be any shame about giving yourself wholeheartedly, or just giving everything of yourself, because I want to say for you, part number one, that is your biggest strength when it comes to love, being able to give yourself wholeheartedly. Even if you get burned like that scarecrow that I was visualizing. So I think you've had relationships where you've thrown yourself in. Actually, I don't want one of those. Oh, I want this card. It's hiding behind here. Hang on, guys. I also feel like there's many layers to your personality and your heart. I think you shift and change as well, pile number one. You shift and change. You may have moods where 1 minute you're like acting a certain way, and then the next minute you're just feeling different. You're feeling in a different mood. And I want to say this is a good thing, by the way. Okay? Can you... Something going on with my layout tonight. I'm not liking it. Ugh. I feel like all the cards are cramped. Oh well, guys. I'll try to show you the cards because we want to get all the magical moments and the connections. Okay, let's turn over your cards. Let's see what's happening in love. How deep do you love? I already feel like you are deep as hell already, okay? And I just feel like that with the love yourself, because you can't learn to love yourself if you haven't had any hurt or pain. And I mean real deep pain. Pain where maybe you feel like you haven't been able to come on top, or you haven't been able to ever feel the same again. All right, let's have a look at the card that's turned up. You have this beautiful card, pile number one. It's sharing. There is giving and receiving, and receiving and giving. Oh, God. You have the most generous heart, pile number one. You are the biggest giver. The biggest giver. I don't know about receiving though. I want to say here, we're talking about your heart. You share everything there is. It's interesting because it's giving me the energy of when you're in a relationship or when you love, what is yours is the other person's. You're like enmeshed with that person. And there's no intentions behind it as well. It's actually full generosity. You give so much of yourself and everything that you have. Yeah, you're definitely that type of person. Like, it's giving me Libra vibes in the sense of Libras just flourish in a relationship and they just become a better person. You do too, pile number one. You share everything. Wow. There's a lot of people in this card as well. So this tells me that maybe you've shared your heart with more than one person. Okay, you maybe have had many relationships or many love encounters. And it's so beautiful, pile number one. I feel like you still hold a part of each relationship that you've been with or each person that you've encountered. I feel like there's something here. Can you see this girl? She's holding her basket of fruit. And I feel like the fruit represent experiences that you've had with different people and just with your heart and love. You're holding your fruit so close to your chest. I definitely feel like you guys hold things deeply. Like you don't get over things very easily. You may heal and move on, but you'll never forget. You will always cherish. You are my types of people that you can't forget or you can't let go. You may have some fixed energy in your chart. You don't have to, but usually fixed signs, it's harder to let go. Harder to let go of certain emotions or experiences or memories or people that mean a lot to you. And I think there have been people in your life that mean a lot to you. Yes, there's also this like symbolic energy that I'm getting where it's like you are very good at creating meaning. And let's just get to the cards because I'll be here all day. All right. Oh, you're a priestess. I'll turn over most of them. Oh, okay. You're a healer straight away. But we have the owl. We have the rebel. Oh, I never usually pull all the cards over, but there's something here that I feel like in this specific reading, I want to pull them all over. We have, wow. Oh my God, I didn't even think of that for you guys. We have a new direction, reevaluate success, new direction. Okay, good. Wow, there is so much here. There is so much in these cards. So we're talking about how deep is your love. I want to tell you that the cards here that I've chosen, obviously I had something to do with it, but there is a level of depth in each of these cards. Like I could do a reading on each of these cards. It's insane. It has that level of depth. So I'll try to explain how each card is impacting on me. They're just big energies. All right, let's start with this card here. Release, clear, and align. I feel here, how deep is your heart? How deep is your love? God, I keep thinking it's the heart and love, but it's the same thing, don't worry. Okay, sorry, I'll try to talk coherently, but remember the scarecrow. Remember the scarecrow was on fire. We have a bushfire here. We have the trees on fire. We have a kangaroo here. This is interesting because I'm from Australia. So you you're the shaman here, okay? The shaman is a healer. The shaman has magic. The shaman holds wisdom. The shaman is the priestess here, okay? The priestess is someone that is a mystic, someone that is a teacher, someone that has a level of deep connection with spirit. So you're quite spiritual, pile number one. I would call you the high priestess. There is something very beautiful about you spiritually. You could have a spiritual connection when it comes to love, or the way that you love. It's very spiritual. I feel here that if you have a spiritual aura, or you just love in a spiritual way, that automatically keeps you alive in people's minds, in people's energy fields, and in people's auras. More so than someone that hasn't got much of a spiritual energy within themselves, or they haven't fully activated that. I think you have. You really, really have. You've released certain things within your heart space. You could have done a lot of releasing with your heart chakra, especially when it comes to vengeance. Vengeance is where people would want to react and make someone pay for the pain that they've caused them. In your reading, you do not seek vengeance. You do not seek payback. You do not wish harm on someone. You're above that. You are so above that with the priestess. Like, I don't know what it is, but I'm feeling like these energies within this card makes me feel like you have maybe a, like you pray, or you are very connected to some sort of spiritual figure. And when I say spiritual figure, I mean, like, I'm just going to say them, the certain spiritual leaders that we recognize today in our life, like Jesus or Buddha, or, oh my God, any sort of spiritual figure that you can think of that is huge in today's society. There is something here where you pray, or you have faith, or I don't know what it is. I don't know if it could be some sort of angel, or it could be some sort of ancestor, or there's just, I'm feeling it in my mind that you pray to someone, or I don't know, you have an altar and you have some guides, or you're very connected to that. I just sense that. So that brings you to not hold on to toxic energy when it comes to love or hurt or pain. Like, that is beautiful, because we have the Fury card here with the bushfire, and it's with release, clear, and align. Okay, you don't hold on to fury, you don't hold on to resentment, you don't hold on to anger. This is, if you feel like you are angry, or you have some sort of resistance within your heart and you feel it, this is what you will cleanse, clear. This is what you will heal. You'll become more of a mystic, of a priestess. I also do feel with the Rebel card is you love a little differently, okay? You love a little, not like traditionally. You're not afraid to push boundaries with this Rebel card, okay? You're not afraid to speak your mind. I also feel like you're not afraid to do things unapologetically yourself, okay? This is a very unique individual kind of energy where you know what you love, you know what you like, you know what your desires are, and you own them. You own them. You don't give your desires away too lightly as well. I will say that. Okay, there is as much as you have a very, very open heart for the right person, or the person that you feel compatible with, you're a shaman and you're a priestess. They're not going to just love anything. They're not going to hump anything. They're not going to just have a one-night stand. I think could have had a period of darkness, like I said, with the pain and all that kind of stuff earlier on. I think you're over that now. This is more of a mature energy when it comes to love in the heart. This is someone that knows what pain is and knows what your heart is longing for and knows a lot about your desires and what you want. Okay, we got the destiny and we got the planning here. Okay, you know that you're destined for a great love. I will say that. But it's the type of love where it may not be very traditional, or it may not be the ultimate love story, the Disney love story. You know, there is something here where you are not the weak, vulnerable person. You are the strong, like smart, intuitive, like you, people don't know how awakened you are, pile number one. That's what I'm sensing. You're so awakened spiritually, and when that happens, with the love for yourself, it's almost like, okay, I love myself so deeply, so if love, I don't need love. I don't need love from another person because I love myself so deeply. But you definitely want love from someone, but you don't need it, and that's very, very powerful for you. Okay, let's have a look at the eclipse at Capricorn new direction. There seems to be some sort of direction here that's changing when it comes to your love. You maybe have just changed some sort of direction. And by the way, if you're in a relationship, it doesn't matter. If you're single, relationship, you don't know what relationship you're in, there's some new direction that's happening. You may be craving a new direction. You may be embarking a new direction. You're not afraid to question your heart, pile number one. You're not afraid to try to understand what your heart really needs. Because I think you have serious needs. Yeah, you have serious needs when it comes to love. Okay, take that: physical, spiritual, emotional. The Shaman's really interesting. There's usually a card here where I cannot keep my eyes off it, and it's the Shaman. The Shaman is, it's very witchy. I just get this witchy sense from it, and I don't usually get that, but you are maybe a little bit mysterious when it comes to love, when it comes to expressing your heart. People may not know how you're really feeling. People may not know if you really love them, even though you deeply do. I don't know whether there's just giving me this energy of a little bit of hot and cold coming through, okay? A little bit of detachment, but it's only because of what you've gone through, and fair enough, okay? We have a number sequence here. I just have to share it with you. So 31, 32, 33. Your heart can never be broken and stay broken. A lot of that happens to a lot of people, guys. They open their heart, they give everything of themselves, and then they get burned, and then they never recover. These three cards are giving me this energy of vengeance, okay? So vengeance is, oh, you're so angry, you're so furious over here, you're so upset about how someone treated you, or it could even be the way that you're thinking, like, oh, I gave all my love and this is how I was treated in return. But instead of keeping that and ruminating on that energy and letting it destroy you, you release it here with the nodes of the moon. Release, clear, and align. You guys are so good at not holding on to negative energies. You're just able, it's almost like I'm getting this image of the energy touches you, but then it just bounces off. That's so beautiful. Like this energy is so powerful. And then it's sharing here. So you're not afraid to get back out there and share what your heart has to offer, okay? And that just shows your level of resilience, pile number 1. It's always a level of strength with number 1s. Always, 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 always. You're also very wise, I would say, with the owl and the teacher. There's so much knowledge that you have. And I think it's because of all the experiences that you've gone through with matters of your heart. You know, like your heart is a book. I would say that. Like your heart's gone through some stuff. I will say that. Your heart is holding onto a thread is what I'm feeling. There could be this, I do sense, I will not lie, pile number 1, there is this sense that you need to give back to yourself. I'm getting quite tired in your energy. I'm getting drained. I'm feeling as if I just want to give you a big hug. And I don't know if you are overdue for that. Are you overdue for some love, affection, some real intentions? You know, when people love from a level of purity, that's what you need. Maybe it's because you've been taken advantage, or you've been hurt so deeply. But just, I want you to know that all the pain that you've gone through and all the hurt and all the challenges, it's training you in a sense, because you have the teacher, the wise owl and the shaman. You don't just become a shaman. You have to go through stuff. And the shaman usually heals themselves before they can heal other people. You're definitely, oh my God, you can heal people. Your love heals people, pile number 1. Isn't that beautiful? I absolutely love that for you. Let's get some more cards. I also just heard, as I was like tapping into this card, is that you'll be forever missed. So if there was some cords that were broken or cut from past people that you once loved or are still in your heart, they still think of you. They still think of you. We also have wise decision. So you've made some very wise decisions with your heart. And far out, you've got the owl there. And the owl is definitely a representation of wisdom. So you have your whole angel team there with you. You also have wise again. Look at that. Michael. You got Archangel Michael. And he's reading. Like, your heart is a book. Remember how I said that? I think you've also had to make some very freaking tough decisions, like super tough decisions when it comes to matters of the heart. And that was hard. And I want to commend you for that, because I'm just feeling it here. It's like, this is what your angel team are commending for you. They're like, oh, yes, you've made some really hard decisions. We're so proud of you though. And look at this. Yeah, talking about how deep your love is, I want to say how honest, trustworthy, and observant your heart is. You don't miss details. You can really pick up on how people love, what's the best way that people love. You can definitely make people feel loved, because you're able to tap in and attune to certain needs that they don't even know themselves. So you're just very in tune with that, okay? Look at this guy. Archangel Michael is studying. He's learning. You will forever be learning about love or matters of the heart, pile number 1. But it's only going to make you love yourself more, and maybe help you in relationships if you're in a relationship, okay? Because if you're in a relationship, you have to constantly learn, and it's a balancing act, because you're trying to learn about yourself and evolve, and then you're also trying to let the other person love and evolve by themselves, as well as, bloody hell, like trying to connect together and have this whole different sort of connection that is not who you are. I know that doesn't make sense, but I'm trying to say, like, when it comes to a relationship, I think there are 3 people. You by yourself, the other person by themselves, and then this other person, which is the connection of you and that other person. So there's like a whole lot of stuff going on when you're in a relationship, okay? A lot of micromanaging. And I feel like here you're just constantly always wanting to learn and study and understand and just improve a relationship or a connection when you're in one, but only if it's not too toxic, guys, okay? Don't be the type of person that tries to save a connection when it's long gone. I think you've done that before. Okay, let's get one more card and then we'll get some intuitive messages. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? I think you are very, very much supported. You have a lot of angels here. I cannot... You are so much a support for other people, especially your loved ones or those that get to encounter the love that you have to offer. I think, like I said, you're so generous. You're so... remember with the sharing card? Plus, there's something about a new direction when it comes to your love life, guys, because trust your path, a new direction. It's so similar. Maybe you've just recently changed paths, or maybe you have changed your direction when it comes to your love life, or you want this. Just trust. Trust that the path that you're on right now is leading you to your dreams or to what you want. Let's get some intuitive messages from Spirit. These are just general messages or messages that we've been talking about. Slow down, you're heading into the danger zone. Oh, I'll tell you what that's about in a second. Someone needs your help. Oh, far out. You are so giving, pile number 1. Oh, also have lies. People have lied to you. Romance is all yours. I am so glad you've got that right there. Okay. Slow down, you're heading into the danger zone, all right? You got yourself out of a very dangerous situation, and that's why your spirit, you look at your angels there, they're like, yes, you didn't make the danger zone. Woohoo! I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I think you have fallen trapped into some sort of dangerous situation before, but I think that has shaken you up, and second time, third time, fourth time, I don't know what time it was, but you managed to get yourself out of a dangerous situation when it came to your heart or love. And that's why you've got freaking hell, all the angels in heaven cheering you on for that, because I think it wasn't easy. So well done. You made a very wise decision. You are very, very wise. Like I cannot, you've got wisdom 4 times here. Someone needs your help, pay extra attention. Okay, you have the wisdom here. You've accumulated a lot of knowledge. Also, when we go through heartache and we go into this little bubble, all right? I mean, I've been through it, but I'm just sensing here with all these books, they're self-help books. Look at this. Science, healing arts, religion, psychology, Akashic records. You could be getting into that kind of reading material because of what you went through, just because you want to understand what's going on within yourself, what's going on within your heart. But just because you've done that, you actually have a lot of wisdom that could help other people. So someone needs your help, pay extra attention. You have the capacity with the shaman to really help other people, especially with what you've gone through. Show people the real you. This will lead to new opportunities. Wow, I love this, because there's something destined for you here with the Destiny card. It's in the center of your reading. I forgot to tell you. So there's something destined, especially with your path here. And it is all coming down to you showing who you really are. And I don't know whether you're completely authentic. Are you really acting... are you really expressing your heart? as you really want to, pile number one? I'm going to ask you that question, because the more that you show your heart and how you love, and the more you speak from your heart, the more there is going to be these opportunities coming for you. I do feel here with the Rebel, challenges authority to affect social change. So you're definitely your own unique soul. You don't like to follow what other people are doing. You're very individual. Okay, and I feel like there's something unique about you and how you express your love. It's not traditional, like I said before. We also have lies with the Fury card. You have been lied to, pile number one. Oh, God. And what I love about it is that you haven't been defeated, or you haven't drowned in these lies. You have every right to be angry with the Fury card, but you've released that. I feel like you have, or you're currently in that energy, releasing, clearing, and aligning, getting your energy back, which is beautiful. And then we have new direction towards romance. That's why I was so excited about this card. So you're still able to allow surprises or new exciting things in your life. You know, your heart isn't hardened. You don't have a hard shell, if you get what I mean. Your heart's still open to falling in love again, you know, and this is really big, because I think you have fallen in love several times, pile number one, and I feel here there is that possibility for you to love again, and it be successful. So how deep is your love? If I was to say in a nutshell, it would be as deep as you know yourself. Okay, and I think you're getting there. I think you're very, very smart, and you're unpacking, you're delving deep within yourself, your own psyche, your psychology, your energy, your connection with spirit is getting stronger as well. So the more that you do that, I think the deeper your heart will it be able to express the love that you deeply desire. So pile number one, I'm going to leave your reading there. I hope something resonated. If it did, feel free to leave a comment. I love your comments. If you guys liked my energy, feel free to subscribe. Also, you subscribing helps me get these messages out to those that need it, guys. Okay. I'm sending so much love. All right. Pile number two. Welcome to your reading. Wow. We are exploring how deep your love is, and anything related to love, matters of the heart. Just let me have a drink of water. Great, I have no water in my bottle. That sucks. Oh well. I'll just have to continue and be thirsty in your reading. Okay, so you chose this small stone here, which is lovely. It's a little bit rough around the edges. It's got some like glue on it, which is weird. I just noticed that. That is strange. Anyway, you may be a little bit rough around your heart or something, or rough around the... You might just be a little bit of a... I'm already channeling so deeply for you. Like, there's the type of energy that I'm getting as soon as I touch that was, you know, you'll bring someone close within your aura or your energy field, and then you'll push them away. You'll bring them close again, you'll push them away. I don't know if you consciously know this about yourself, but there's something here about wanting your space. You need your space. It's very important for you, and that's okay. But I think it rubs off in a different sense to other people. They think that, oh, they don't love me, they don't care about me, oh, they're rejecting me. But that's not the case with you. I just think you need your space. You need your own time. You're an individual in the sense that you don't rely on dependency of someone to reassure you when it comes to love. I think straight away, I think you're already whole within yourself when it comes to love. I think you would be okay in your own company. You'd be okay if you weren't in a relationship. You have this interesting connection with yourself, which I hope comes out in the cards, because I really want to explore that. I find that fascinating. But does this mean that you reject love? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It just is telling me that you have a very vivid inner life and a very vivid inner world, because if you didn't, then you would rely on other people and you'd want a lot of external validation and connection and stimulation. But because you're a little bit more detached, it's because you're preoccupied and you're interested in your own inner world. So that could be definitely something that you're on now, in terms of, I'm almost feeling like you're on that journey. So let's see though. I'll have a look at your cards. I don't know what these cards are. These are in Italian, so bear with me if I don't know how to translate it, but hopefully I can just read the energy. Two of Pentacles, beautiful. We have unsteadiness. Oh my god, exactly what I was feeling. It's a little bit of a tug of war. Accept disappointments gracefully. This isn't your energy. This is so funny. Okay, like, you're definitely the type of people, pile number 2, where it's like, I'll just happily be in a relationship with my best friend. Okay, who obviously, you know, that you're intimate with and that you love. It's not like a friend, but I'm just saying that there isn't giving me this energy of like deep, oh, I will die for love kind of energy. You have this level of importance and respect for yourself, which I'm channeling. Like, I feel here that you can stand on your own 2 feet. You could, oh my god, you're very good at helping your lover or your partner or whoever you decide to invite into your world. You look after them very, very, very well. Oh my god. Oh jeez, I can't even explain how well you look after them. Like, you wouldn't be afraid to support them financially. You wouldn't be afraid to let them be who they truly want to be. Like, you're not smothering or you're not trying to change the other person. You really love to see someone grow to their full potential. That's the type of energy I'm feeling here. And this could relate to your love life. This could relate to your heart and how your heart is wired. I feel like there's something here where your love is respect. Your love is honesty and trust. And your love is just this level of understanding that you're both individuals. You're both doing your own thing in life. And you're cheering each other on. You're each other's biggest cheerleader. You need a rock, pile number 2. That's what you need. You don't need some sort of, what do I say? Some sort of cheesy love story where someone wants to save you. Where you need saving in love. No, you don't need saving in love. Bloody hell. You want someone that saves themselves and then lets you save your own self. When it comes to love or the heart or any sort of situation, to be honest. It's really nice. It's giving me this energy of like a movie. I'm feeling as if I'm in some sort of movie. You may have a very interesting love life where you've had many different, okay, I'll tell you what I'm getting. So you guys like to experiment, because I'm just getting, maybe you like to try different things when it comes to love. You know, you have many different tastes, you have many different desires, you like, I think you've maybe, I'm just getting, I I'm getting different backgrounds, different ages. Like, you're experienced, my pile number 2s. You are experienced when it comes to love. Or you will be experienced. You're going to have a lot of different encounters. It's giving me that energy of variety. You know, the variety is the spice of life. Oh, fine. I'm going to have to move the candle out of the way because the cards are not cooperating. I also feel like you're not afraid of a challenge, pile number 1. You're not afraid of a challenge, and I'm getting these 2 cards here. I'm getting 2 of this deck. That's interesting. You're not afraid of a challenge. You want someone to speak the truth, even if it's hard to hear. Like, what is the worst for you guys is someone that's passive, or someone that's just like doesn't want to step on your tippy toes, tries to copy you, or tries to be exactly like what you want. No, 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 no. You want someone that gives you this little bit of friction. It's like bites back, or tries to confront you and doesn't let you get away with everything. That's what your heart craves, I'm feeling. You like stimulation. You need to be stimulated mentally. It's similar to pile number 1. They were very mental, but you are mental in the sense of you need to feel like things are constantly static. Like, things are constantly, there's disruption in a sense. And I know that sounds not very nice, you know. You probably want a tarot reader to be like, oh no, we want balanced harmony in a relationship. Well, not for you guys, sorry. You need a level of friction. You need a level of someone that can assert their power, because I think you're quite powerful, pile number 2. You're very powerful. Powerful in the sense that you can, you just don't need love that much. I know I'm talking like you guys are cold and like have no emotions and don't love or anything. You do love, but I just get this detachment. I just feel like you're okay in your own company. You need to feel free. You don't need to feel tied down or told what to do or smothered, or, oh, the worst thing is ultimatums when it comes to love. Like, you need to be this, or the worst thing for you, pile number 2, is someone saying, you need to be like this, or I'm not going to love you. Or people trying to change you, oh, far out. You'll flick them with a finger. You'll be like, no, if you're trying to change me, maybe you've had people try to change you and I don't know, you just had to work through that and realize that you're your own person, pile number 2. And you stick up for yourself. And you want someone to stick up for themselves. And also for you as well. I feel like I want to do 2 more cards, but I don't have any room, so I'm not going to fit them in. Okay, let's have a look at the cards that turn over. You have such... Oh, look at these cards. You have 3 pick me cards. We have hurt blocks our light. Miracles become normal once we face all the aspects of our life in the same direction. Whew, my goodness. And then we have the 7 of Swords. Oh, you know, I usually don't like the 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords is a very, it's being deceived. It's trickery. It's sneaky behavior. But there's something here that I like about it. It's giving me this charm. It's giving me this comfort. I don't know. I just feel it like it's people biting back at you, or putting you in your place, or telling you where you're going wrong, or not letting you push them around other people. So you like that when it comes to love, okay? You like someone to stand their ground and someone to tell you when you're doing something wrong. That's what I feel like the 7 of Swords is all about. We have forgiveness here. Hurt blocks our light. I I want to be honest with you, pile number 2. I still feel like you have a lot of forgiveness to work through. I'm going to say that. I know that's probably not what you want to hear, but forgiveness is something that you may find hard to do, really hard to do. And I'm just going by the energy. Like, I feel like you may have some deep wounds that you have yet to want to address, and to forgive whoever has wounded you. But you will do that healing at your own time, okay? You will do that healing at your own time. I wouldn't force it. This card here, oh God, the energy of this card is more impactful than what the words say. I feel as well, there's so many different aspects to you, pile number 2. Oh, it's like, I look at you as an onion. There are so many different layers, and I talk about each of your layers, and this layer is a more vulnerable layer. It's one where you are completely naked, and look at her, she is naked. She's helpless. Okay. Ugh. We're talking about how deep your love is. Your love is a complete, like, very, very deep. Even though you need a lot of space, and I'm talking about the way your love style and the way that you love is a little bit more detached and not fully needy. No, it's not. But it does not determine how deep your love is. There's this... Ugh, I'm trying to explain it, pile number 2, to bear with me, because I am tapping into some sort of wound here with these 2 cards. I don't usually pick 2 cards when it comes to this deck, but I did for you. This tells me that there is some deep hurt or wounds that need your attention. And this card, just as soon as I looked at it, I was like, okay, there's something here that this girl just wants to get rid of. Doesn't want it anymore. It's like the energy here that she's holding on to is weighing her down too much. So there may be something here that needs to be addressed so that the light can come in. Hurt blocks our light, guys. Out of all the piles, you've been hurt the most. I'm just going to put that straight out on the table. I'm going to keep going, and then we're going to try to explain. Oh my God. Oh! Pile number 2s, I love you so much. I'm sending so much love because you've been hurt so much. I'm going to try and put a bit more of a positive spin on this, because I'm feeling the pain so much within myself. Because I'm clairsentient, I feel energies deeply. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Interesting. Pile number 1 had like rebel, which I was like, you don't like to do what everyone else is doing. Okay. Ooh, let's have a look at your cards. Oh, this is a nice card. The comfort card. Oh, look how cute that is, with the baby and the dog. This is warmth. This is comfort. This is, to me, as I channeled this is you feeling in control. Feeling in control. It just reiterates what I was saying with the 7 of Swords. This 7 of Swords is a very positive energy in your reading. A very positive energy. It's, in any other reading, it would be, I'd put it as a warning, but for you, it's like, this is your lover. You want the 7 of Swords. I know that sounds really wrong. Like, no one wants someone that tricks them. But it's, you want someone that keeps you on your toes, right? You don't want someone that's like following you and doing everything that you want them to do. You want someone that has a bit of like gives you a bit of a challenge. That's what you want from your heart, and that gives you comfort. And I will say, some people that have gone through real trauma and hurt and pain, it is this level of chaos that they're used to, right? They're used to that level of chaos. So their heart and their energy is adapted to more of a like a chaotic environment, and it's stimulating for them. So that is a bit, that's nice. I'm telling you that the chaos here isn't that bleak, isn't that hopeless, okay? But I will tell you that you do need to address some deep wounds within yourself. You could be doing that now. Let's have a look though. Let's have a look at the cards that are paired with these two deep cards that I was like feeling very deeply with. Okay, Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is a person. You still have yet to forgive someone in your life, okay? I'm just going to put it there. We have skeletons here. You're holding on. You're holding on to... It's almost like when they say you've got skeletons in your closet. There has to be this level of forgiveness and closure for some aspect of your past. We have the Father card. Talent for creating and supporting life. Positive guiding light within a tribal unit. So the Father energy is... well, it's a guide. You know, they are... This energy here, especially this Father card, is you've gone through something and you now know how to help other people. Because we have a little father here and he's protecting his child. And he can pass on lessons to his child here. So once you've learnt this lesson here that I feel that is yet to be worked through, I definitely feel like you guys are going to have children, like child. If you don't want children, I feel like there's going to be children around you in some aspect of your life, guys, okay? You'll be able to understand your children. Pile number two, you'll be able to know how to guide your children when they feel stuck, or when they feel hurt, or when they feel helpless. You're also a very protective person, very protective, very, very, very. Let's have a look over here, okay? We have don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? And then we have free yourself, free yourself. Like, guys, the worst thing for you is to fit in. Geez, I cannot see you in a group. I mean, if they're a group of misfits, that's great, but you like your alone time, you like your own company. But I'm also sensing here that your own individuality and your own sense of who you are, and not being afraid to show that side of you is going to, like, look at this. Look at all the light. There's something about light here, guys. You're in the dark in some aspect. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Hurt blocks our light. Oh, God. So I'm just sort of visualizing that your heart hasn't fully opened up, hasn't fully let someone in. So you could have a little bit of a guard on your heart, but these cards are telling me that the light wants to come through, the light wants to shine through. Black Moon Lilith in Sagittarius. You could be a Sagittarius, you don't have to be, but Sagittarius, it says free yourself, free yourself. So I really want you to know that you're not going to find comfort with trying to impress people. You're not going to find comfort in trying to win someone else's love or win someone else's approval. No. This is about you freeing yourself from expectations of other people and being comfortable with your own self. This card here is horrifying. I'm just going to put it out there. Look at it. I'll show it to you. It's horrifying. Absolutely horrifying. It's probably one of the most scariest cards I've ever had to look at. So, oh my god, I'm already getting a channel for that. Okay. You may appear scary, or you may appear... There's something here where you, on the outside, people judge you, but it's actually incorrect. So I feel that when people get to know you, they find a very different person. Okay, and that's a good thing. Maybe you just put that front up. Maybe you just don't want people to be like showing you too much affection or too much love. It could be just a bit of your coping mechanism, which is okay. Yeah. Let's get a few more cards and then we'll get your intuitive messages. The medallion. Oh, wow. Oh, I already know what that's about. So there's something here about people. Okay, it's just coming to like, you like a challenge or a test. Like, you want people to win your heart. You want people to prove themselves to you. And I don't think anyone should be able to prove themselves to you, but you just like that. You just like, you like a little bit of competition. It's giving me this five of wands energy, where you may actually, guys, to be honest, you may get more than one person trying to fight for you and your heart. Because even though with this change, with this scary change card, there's still something very intriguing about your energy. Very intriguing. You know, there are definitely some people that are attracted to maybe a little bit of a rough around the edges, as I was saying, with your stone. Some people are very attracted to that, okay? We also have Council of Light. There's something about your light. There's something about the light. Look at this. This is magical. Divine orchestration, helpers of in the subtle realms. Ooh. So you have spirit guides or a whole spirit team that is helping you with your block here. I'm just going to call it a block or something that you're not wanting to address. They're trying to help you with it, and you may start to want to go there at your own time, guys. Okay, matters of the heart is a very sensitive issue, and we shall not push healing when you're not ready for it. And I'm not saying you may be ready for it, but I just don't want to. I know how deep it is, okay? It's very deep. So maybe this reading is a little bit of an awareness, but yeah. So free yourself is a powerful card. It just tells me that you're just very independent. You're Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius energy like to travel. They like adventure. They like experimenting. They like to be on the go. They like, they are a fire sign as well. There's just something here where they cannot be tied down. You cannot be tied down, pile number 2. All right, let's get some messages. These are just general or messages that we've been talking about. What do we have? Oh, I'm gonna put them here. Oh my god, wow. Oh, I have someone. Oh god, I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen. Okay. People need your hidden wisdom. Give the world access to your inner world. You're an angel. Okay, so maybe you don't give other people that much access to your inner world, but Spirit is saying you should. So maybe You want to open up to people, the right people. If you can talk and receive messages from spirit, interesting. Right? You're quite spiritual. You're spiritually connected. Your potential is endless. This year calls having faith in your ability. Shine forth, time to give more of yourself. Okay, I think it's something to do with the spirit. You are maybe exploring your spiritual gifts. Maybe you're realizing you have some ability and spirit wants you to shine forth. There is something about people need your hidden wisdom. Like, you could help people here. Someone needs to leave your life. Okay, I'm just telling you. This is the skeleton here that you're holding on to. I think it's about someone in your past, all right? You need to leave them, or you need to let it go. But that will come with your own healing. And then we also have a secret admirer is going to reach out. Ooh. You know what? I think you have many admirers. Many admirers. Many. Pile number 2. But I think you're pretty picky. I'm going to say that. You're pretty picky. I don't see you just getting into a relationship with anyone. So, pile number 2, I hope something resonated with that. So interesting. It's 11111 on my timer, so that's very special. Okay, if you guys found something that resonated, please feel free to leave a comment or subscribe if you haven't. You guys subscribing helps me get my messages out there to those that need them. All right, let's get to pile number 3. I feel like this is my pile. I'm with you guys. I'm just thinking whether I want to shut the door or not. No, actually, yeah, I'm gonna shut the door. Bear with me, stay with me 1 second. I'm just gonna shut the door. Okay, so we are having a look today at how deep is your love, and anything to do with love, matters of the heart. We're gonna explore it. So I feel like this message is here for me, so I'm with you guys. Let's get into it. I just feel like this is like a crystal ball when I hold it. Yeah, I'm gonna see. So we have 2 cards here. I'm gonna reveal them right now. I have no idea what's on these cards. We're also gonna get tarot, oracle, and intuitive messages. So let's send this over. Oh, you've got the star. Oh, you know what? I have to hide it because it's naked women, and I know that YouTube doesn't like naked women. Oh, there we are. Okay, we know that that's the star, okay? And we have keep your commitments. Oh, I'm already getting so many channels. All right, I'm gonna put this up here. So you are the committed type. You're the committed type when it comes to love. You have a very committed heart. The star though, the star is beautiful. The star is about hope. The star is about healing. The star also can be about you being quite in the spotlight, I feel, because the star is like a light. You're a star. You're a star in many people's eyes. I should say you're a star in many people's hearts. But there's something about healing. I feel healing. Oh, you guys heal people in relationships. Oh, I'm already getting so many channels. This is crazy. Let me just get... Okay, fine. Fine. I'm gonna... As I get your cards, I will channel. So what I'm sensing here is that every relationship that you get in, or every person that you encounter with, you heal them. Or you improve their life, or you do something that dramatically changes who they are as a person, or their trajectory of their life. So anyone that encounters you in their life is going to be forever changed. And I'm just getting chills when I said that. I'm like, oh, I feel like I want to be sick because I've just said something so profound that I need to throw up. Oh my god, I never have sort of spoken that expression, but I feel that that message was so profound that I want to actually be sick. Okay, I'm going to let's see, a little bit more, Spirit. Okay, so I'm getting a wishing well, an image of a wishing well, and that makes sense because the Star card can represent wishes. It can represent a wish coming true. You guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you want someone, or if you like someone, or if you desire someone, you can have them. You can have them. You have that ability. You have that a magnetic alluring sort of ability where, you know, you set your attention, you know that this is who you want, and you use your seductive abilities and you get that. You get that. Whether that turns out in your favor or not, you know, that's irrelevant. It's more about you actually have the ability to... It's giving me siren energy, you know, the mermaid energy, where they can just call in people and make people fall for them. And it's usually, it's so interesting because it's giving me this energy of like, someone gets into your energy and they don't like you at first, but then they fall head over heels for you. Far out. I've had that once in my life. Someone didn't like me at first. They hated me and then they fell for me. So it's something like that. I just think it's because you are very evolved in your energy as well. I think you have more of an influence and an effect than you realize, pile number 3. Okay, you definitely do. Whether you are fully stepping into that influence, you definitely have it. I think it's a good thing, okay? I think you really need to be careful of this power of attracting what it is that you desire and getting and having people... it's not even people fall for you. It's like you fall for them and then they end up falling for you. So it's about being more discriminating and trying to choose whether, oh, is this person I'm liking, are they a good fit for me? Are they compatible for me? You know, am I not just going after someone that is similar to someone in my past that has broken my heart? You really need to be very aware of who you're attracting into your spiderweb. I'm just going to say spiderweb because that's a very good vision of how I'm trying to explain it. God, you could have anyone that you wanted. And if you couldn't get someone that you wanted, oh my God, I don't even want to go there, pile number 3. I don't even want to go there. I know it's like if someone was not interested in you, fuck. I don't know what you're gonna do. You'll probably you'll make it a priority for them to want to like you. It sounds so bad, but it's not. I'm not getting that negative energy from this, okay? This is something that is attractive about you. This is something that's positive. This is your heart speaking right now. It's almost like you understanding your ability and your energy and using it for the betterment of yourself, okay? So not using it in a way where you're being destructive. So make sure that you're going after the people that are good for you. Part number 3. Because if someone piques your interest, right, and they're maybe not the best for you and they don't show that much interest and you think that they're the best, you know, that they're the best for you, that could turn really ugly, if you get what I'm saying, okay? So You want someone that's interested in you, pile number 3. I'm just going to put that right there on the table. You want someone that's interested in you. But I'm also sensing like you don't want someone that's completely like too open to pleasing you. I think there's something about you wanting a bit of a chase. You wanting to be in a little bit of control is what I'm getting with this pile. You need to be in a little bit of control. But it's such a... Okay, this is a weird dynamic, pile number 3. We got some weird dynamics going on. And like, I'm included. So don't feel like if you're like feeling a bit uncomfortable with what I'm saying or bringing up. But this is what Spirit's bringing to my intention. Many different dynamics when it comes to love and relationships. There's something here about being in control, but then also wanting the other person to be in control as well. So it's, it sounds really screwed up, but it's like you're testing people in a sense, whether they're able to meet your level or to meet your needs in some way. And so you're just on guard, or you're just trying to like see whether someone is right for you, or see whether someone is strong enough for you in a sense. And then you back down. Then you sort of like let the other person take the lead and let the other person sort of be in control. So there is like this seesaw of control and feeling in this dynamic when it comes to relationships and when it comes to your heart. Okay, I don't think you want to be constantly in control, and I don't think you want someone else to be constantly in control when it comes to relationship. There has to be this seesaw is what I'm feeling. But ultimately, you have a bit of a fiery heart, pile number 3. Fiery heart's coming through, which is good. We like a fiery heart. You're not afraid to speak your mind. You're not afraid to... I think you're very blunt as well. Like, you'll just say what's on your mind. You don't really care if someone gets offended. You're okay with that. You could be a little bit heartless, guys. I will say that. But deep down, you'll fire out. You could be very much in your feminine energy. I'm just gonna say that with the siren and the there's this card in this archetype deck, and it describes your love. So I'm gonna find it. It describes your heart. Here it is. This describes your heart. The femme fatale highlights the erotic energy of the feminine, opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. So your heart becomes bigger and more like filled with love when it's rejected. That's just how you work, guys. Okay, I know that sounds really negative, but okay, this may be coming through for you, or you've experienced this in your life. Oh. 5 of Cups, there you go. Okay, let's have a look at your cards. Okay, so we have it. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. So you're in your purpose, guys. You're following your destiny. You could be in a relationship that's destined for you right now. You could be wherever you are right now when it comes to love and expressing your heart. You're on the right track. You're facing your purpose. You're in the right place. So I guess that's comforting in a sense. You're already doing it, Spirit says. But Spirit also says stop overthinking it. So you could be in a situation right now when it comes to love of the heart, and you don't know whether it's right for you. You don't know whether you're in the right place. You don't know whether love is going to come your way. You don't know whether you're doing right in your love life. But you are. You are. Okay? We also have discomfort and resentment. I don't sense any resentment here, all right? I don't sense resentment. There could be some sort of level of discomfort in your love life right now, or you're feeling that just because we have stop overthinking. I don't think Spirit wants you to be in discomfort when it comes to your love life, okay? We'll have a look. You do have the 5 of Cups, which is about sadness and maybe feeling discontented right now in your love life. But we'll have a look at that. I don't think that you're upset with where you're at. I've got another channel for that, so I'll get to that in a second. But let's have a look at your other cards. We have the River. We have a Monk, none. We have Choice. Oh, I love this. We have God. We have Growth. Okay, yeah. After the Rain, Silver Lining, Relief, Hope. Oh my goodness, pile number 3, Spiritual Magic. Okay. Wow, your love is on a whole new level. Like, how deep is your love? I want to say, how high is your love? You are people's high. Like, people just honestly are addicted to you. I cannot take that card off. Where's that card? Remember that card I told you about? The Femme Fatale? Yeah. You have an addictive heart. You have a big heart. You have a ascended heart, because there's so much spiritual energy coming through here. And spiritual energy comes through when you have growth, when you have acceptance. So I feel here with the River. The River is about cleansing for me. You know, the River can also represent, like, you're going down to the river and you're sort of it's giving me this level of detox. Like, you're detoxing, you're also surrendering. Oh, this is giving me emotions. It's like you go down the river and you just start to cry. You start to just let everything out when it comes to matters of the heart, and you're not afraid to do that. There's this level of surrendering that I'm getting from this card. Emptying your heart, emptying what's clogging up your heart. You're just able to give your heart over to some sort of faith, because we do have a lot of spiritual energy here. Like, look at these 2 cards. Let me read them. Selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit. Benevolence and compassion, recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others. Like, oh, the type of love that you express from your heart is spiritual. Just because maybe you went through a spiritual awakening, or you have been through many, okay? This Choice card is telling me that some of you may be feeling uncomfortable, or there's issues when it comes to love, or there's issues when it comes to the matter of the heart or the past or whatever. I do sense there is some with the 5 of Cups. I'm going to be honest, okay? I think everyone has some stuff when it comes to love that is uncomfortable that we carry. I don't feel like we cannot have nothing uncomfortable. We can't be this, you know, this pure heart. Everyone holds some shit when it comes to the heart. But what I love about you is that you don't decide to stay there. You don't dwell in it. You make the choice here. You make the choice to not stay in discomfort. You have a very strong heart. Very strong heart, power number 3. Very, 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 very. I feel that if you are in a relationship, or when you get into a connection where you express your heart, you would go to the ends of the earth to protect that person or the connection that you have with them. You with these two cards, like, I do feel like you become one with them in a sense, because if you have these two cards, you are very spiritually connected. You are one with spirit. So when it comes to love, you're one with their own energy. You two together create this magic, I would say. With the spiritual magic card, obviously. That doesn't mean that with this card, but I'm just gonna intuitively read it. You have this level of hope and belief in yourself as well with the after the rain. You may go through so many spiritual awakenings, so many your heart is always getting cleansed, always, all the time. What I love about you, pile number 3, and I'm just going to say that, is that it doesn't matter what you're feeling, you show it. You show it. You don't hide it. You show it. So it's almost like if you're feeling uncomfortable, or if you want to get something off your chest, you will do it. You will say it, you will share it, you won't hide it, you won't be scared to reveal it. You're just very much what you say is what you mean. You're okay. There's no reading between the lines with you guys. There's no, oh, I don't understand what that person's trying to say. There's no confusion. You're very straight up. You're very straightforward. You're very, you know, this is how I'm feeling, and you say it. So that, in a sense, is this level of strength I'm feeling, because it takes a lot of strength to fully express how you're feeling and how to, and that in itself is very cleansing for the heart, because if you don't get off your chest what you're feeling or what your heart is trying to tell you, that can be some very toxic energy that you're holding on to, and it's just here with the relief and the after the rain. I just feel you're definitely very sensitive. I will say that. You got a lot of water here, the river, the rain. Your emotions do go deep, even though I feel like you're a spiritual high for some people. People get to know themselves deeply when they're with you. That's just how you express your love. You don't want something superficial. You don't want something surface level. You go deep, straight in with any connection. Okay. We also have Sun in Capricorn here. You could be a Capricorn, have Capricorn in your chart. We have status though. Status with the 5 of Cups. Wow. Such an interesting combination, because the 5 of Cups is just about, you know, is she, this 5 of Cups in particular, is she, oh my god, she is like something that I would not like to do. Well, I've been there, we've all been there, but she is wallowing in her sadness. She is almost romancing her sadness. But then we have this Sun in Capricorn, which is a little bit more grounded energy, which is great because it's an earth sign and this is water. There's this energy to be more than the situation presents. Okay? To have the 5 of Cups with the Sun in Capricorn is great. It's really, really great. It just tells me that you won't settle. You won't settle for less. You won't get hurt from someone and stay hurt. And that's why you have so much purification and cleansing and like spiritual connection. And look at that. That's you ascending far. Oh, look at that. That's just, it's just giving me so much good fortune, this card. So much success. And it's success and good fortune after adversity, after being hurt, after being let down, after being just feeling worthless. Like this Five of Cups, she just feels worthless, but she's almost enjoying it, if that makes sense. But not with the Sun in Capricorn. The Sun in Capricorn kind of wakes her up to that kind of illusion and like makes her a little bit more grounded and helps her understand that she is worthy with that Sun in Capricorn. Let's get a few more cards before we get to your intuitive messages. Let's just get 2 more cards. 2 more cards. Pile number 3. The unknown. Oh, it's interesting because you had this spiritual card. You have 3 spiritual cards. But the unknown, knowing the unknown, you are not afraid of the unknown when it comes to your heart, when it comes to love, when it comes to you find the unknown very alluring and interesting, and you don't want everything figured out when it comes to your love life, pile number 3. You don't want everything figured out. You want to enjoy you want to enjoy what has not been revealed to you, okay? You like to dig deep, I will say that. You like to find out about people and aspects of other people that they may not like to share with other people. Okay, that's what I'm feeling with the unknown card. So other people may reveal to you sides of themselves that they don't usually reveal to other people. That's what I'm feeling here. We also have your soul's purpose, the Sun. Wow. Your soul's purpose. There's something to do with your heart and your soul's purpose. You could actually be already activated in your soul's purpose right now, living your soul purpose. I'm just going to say that. Because when you're living your soul's purpose, your heart is already activated. It's a lot more, you can feel it when someone's in their soul's purpose, how big their heart is, or how much love that they have. You could just feel it. You could feel love when someone's in their soul's purpose. So yeah, whew, that just like got me off guard. That card here is huge. Just gonna get one more tarot and then we'll get your intuitive messages. Strength. Oh, I told you you were so strong. Super strong. Oh, this is a very uncomfortable strength card. Look at it. She's tied up in a snake. She can't get herself free, but she has the key. She has the key. So this card's giving me so many channels. I want you to know that if there's any sort of uncomfortable situation that you feel is like smothering you, it's for your growth. Look at this eggshell. She's cracked open. She's a new version of herself. Wow, it's almost like she cracked open that egg with that key. Okay, I think you've probably gone through 1 or 2 heartbreaks when it comes to love, and you've worked through it and you've gotten through it, and that's what has developed your growth, and especially your spiritual growth. So that is amazing, and that's what's probably brought you closer to spirit and what helps you have a stronger connection to something bigger than yourself. Oh God, let's get some intuitive messages that are meant for you now, or what we've been talking about. Wow. Oh my god. This has like nothing to do with love. Anyway, I said that this could be about anything, right? So someone needs to leave your life. I think someone has left your life, pile number one. Or someone does need to leave your life. I think, to be honest, I think it's not a person. I think it's an aspect of yourself, because when you go down to the river, seriously, like, I'm just getting, you know, when some spiritual practices there are, when they go down and they like cleanse themselves and they like, they're born again, you know, those like rituals where they feel like you're born. I just get that sense. Okay, connect to nature. You require grounding the Mother Earth and monitor your screen time. Okay, we want to get connected to Earth. Spirit wants you to be grounded with this Capricorn energy. Okay, maybe too much screen time. I'm definitely at fault of that. Take a new direction. Ooh. So I want you to know, if you already know what your soul's purpose is and you haven't taken that step towards it, you need to do it. You need to do it, because the time is now. I think a lot of you already know what your soul's purpose is. Okay, I'm just intuiting that. Start a business. We've got to start a business twice. That's crazy. Some of you guys are meant to start a business. You're meant to be self-sufficient, especially if you have your soul's purpose already. That could be something to think about. You could have already started your, I was going to say soul business. Maybe it is. I think it is, because it is your soul's purpose. So that could definitely be something here. We also have work diligently towards your goals. You could be getting a level up when it comes to your career here. Then we also have a dead end. This dead end is telling me here that it's telling me a total different channel. I don't feel like this is a dead end that is coming into your life. It's giving me this energy of you are there is no dead end. Like, the dead end is almost like, this is it. This is it. This is it. This is your purpose. This is what you need to do. Stop right there. You're not going anywhere else. That's what I feel with that card. Enough is enough. Even if you have an inkling of what it is that you're meant to do, get started. Act on it. Take it seriously. I'm almost feeling like take your dreams seriously, because you not know how, oh my god, how far your dreams are going to take you. So I'm going to leave your reading there, pile number 3. What a pleasure. I hope you guys got something out of that. Something resonated. If it did, feel free to leave a comment. If you guys have not subscribed, make sure to subscribe so you guys can get future readings, and also so that people out there can get my messages that they need. Okay, let's get to pile number 4. Pile number 4, welcome to your reading. We are having a look at how deep is your love. We're going to talk about love. We're going to talk about you. We're going to talk about the heart, everything that you need to know. We're going to get tarot, oracle, and intuitive messages. So you guys choose this beautiful, smooth, it's almost glittery. This is so nice. It's shining. This stone is the one that glitters. All the others don't. Oh, you have a heart of glittery gold, I feel. You have a heart of gold. That's what's coming through. Oh, everyone loves you, pile number 4. Everyone loves you. Well, they will love you. If you don't feel like that, or this could be the energy that you are very much loved, even if you don't realize it. Let's have a look at your cards that you chose. Oh, you chose the Magician. Of course, everyone loves you. You're the Magician. This also can be, maybe some of you guys are manifesting love, wanting love, manifesting things that pertain to your heart. We also have choose friends wisely. Interesting. This inner love reading is kind of telling me that you may be I'm getting a little bit of apprehension on your side, not with other people. I think other people love you, but I think you're a little bit more discriminating with like who you give your heart to, or how much love you want to give. I think you take quite a while to know whether someone is for you, to know what your heart wants, to understand how you're feeling. There is this energy of you taking your time and not being forced or rushed into things when it comes to love and what your heart wants, which is wise. I would say it's a very earthy and practical way of being, you know. But I'm also getting your effect on other people, which I don't think you understand. Like, I just get you are their sun. You're a ray of sunshine for people. People love to be in your energy. You're infectious to other people. But I don't think you see that within yourself as much, which makes me sad, because I don't think you understand the effect you have on other people. People love you. So I think what's coming through here is why I'm feeling that is because you have yet to learn to love yourself, okay? To the extent that I'm wanting you to, or Spirit is wanting you to. You have... Yeah, I don't know, I'm just getting a sense of that you're doubting yourself, or that you don't think you're lovable enough, or that you don't think you're going to find love, or you think that maybe the person, if you're in a relationship right now, that you are not enough, or you're letting your other half down. There's a lot of critical thoughts that are coming through here as I channel, and I want you to know that that is not how other people think of you. That is not the effect that you give off. So there needs to be some work with you. There needs to be some work with you, and that's okay. That's okay, because that will come. Like, I hate when there's healing that comes up in my readings, and I'm like, I want to emphasize that it doesn't mean that you need to address it right now. Healing will come to you when the time is right, when you need to heal. It will come to the surface, okay? And obviously, you know, you can choose whether you want to deal with it or not. Like, if you know that you need to do healing and you're not addressing it and you don't want to go there, then obviously that's not going to end well, is it? But any sort of healing that you're not aware of will come to you when the time is right. Let's get some more cards. But far out. I don't think you know how amazing you are, and like how people think the world of you. People love you. Like the only thing that's stopping you is you when it comes to love or relationships, or living your dream, manifesting the love of your life, okay? There needs to be a little bit more love on your part of yourself, like loving yourself more, believing that you're worthy of love, believing that you're worthy of having what it is that you want when it comes to love, because far out, you have a lot of people that find you so beautiful. You know what, I'm almost getting like people don't understand why you are not in a relationship. If you're single, people don't understand it. People like I have this about two of my other friends. Like, I have people that are not in relationships, and I'm like, why the fuck are they not in relationships? They're such amazing people, you know. I don't understand it, but there is a time. It has to feel, people have to be ready for some relationships come at the right time. And I'm sensing that if you're single, a relationship's coming in for you when it's right, when there's some sort of alignment or divine intervention happening for you. Okay. Let's have a look at the cards. Let's get heaps of cards. We have the cherishing and the suppressing. Okay. Oh, I think people cherish you. I just keep feeling it in my... I am going to be so honest with you, pile number 4, and it may come off a little bit negative, but I just really need to get it off my chest. You may sabotage. Like, you may get people who want to be with you and you're just like, no, I can't do it. I don't know why. Like, you have people, good people, wanting to be with you. You may have offers. You may... Oh, I don't know why you sabotage it, but that's just coming through, and I just had to share that, all right? Maybe that's something that you don't understand or you're not aware of. Let's have a look at the other cards. Awakening. Oh, yeah, you'll be going through this, I think. The poet. Oh my God. How deep is your love? Super deep. Deep as the ocean. Deeper than the ocean is what I'm feeling. Pile number 4. Deeper than the ocean. Wow. Oh, I love this pile so much. Temple of the Rose, ancient power, expression, activation, scarlet codes. Okay, yes. 10th house, your achievement and status in the outside world. And depth. Oh. Okay, I'm so excited to do your reading. Okay. Pile number 4, you are going through an awakening, or you just have. I think you're going through it because we have energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. There is going to be a new way that you love, a new way that you express, a new way that you experience when it comes to love. This is so interesting. I'm just channeling this. You know, when we end up, you know, we date people and each person is a different experience. I am seeing here that you're going to meet someone, like, I'm just channeling this. You're going to meet someone that is different to what you're used to, a different experience that you have had in your life. And this ends up changing you for life. Like, this ends up helping you go through this massive death and rebirth here. Massive death and rebirth. You, there's, look, activation, death and rebirth, awakening. Okay, you're experiencing a relationship. I feel if you're in a relationship right now, you will know that it's changed your life. You will know that it's you're not the old person that you used to be. This relationship is either saved you, has been the best thing that you've ever had in your life, has been what you've always dreamed of, has, like, the, I'm trying to, like, express how much this person, if they're in your life right now, means to you. They mean the world to you. If you haven't met this person's coming in. They will be your world. They'll be your everything. It will feel like you have awakened your soul. Like you will love this person on a very deep, soulful level. Things that you have suppressed about yourself will start to come to the top. You'll be unable to hide things about yourself. When we meet someone like of this caliber, things that we try to suppress about ourselves or hide, we can't. It just comes up, guys. So that's what I'm feeling about you. So get ready to come up from the depths. You may actually... Okay. I remember how it was being a little bit like throwing some harsh stuff at you at the beginning with all the channeling. Just in terms of you not realizing how fucking amazing you are. And how lovable you are. And how you can have anyone that you wanted. This is you confronting your shadow aspects. When we go through awakenings, especially like this, or death or rebirths or activation, it's often painful. It often starts with us breaking our illusions or breaking up with illusions that we involve ourselves with. That is what awakening is. It's breaking up with old beliefs about ourselves, or geez, like just awakening to the truth of who we are. And there is someone coming in here to do that for you, to initiate that. That's what people do. And it doesn't even have to be in relationships. It could be friends, family, any sort of relationship. Person can help with our transformation and our awakening. Boundaries and respect. Oh, I'm sorry, partner, before, but this person is coming in. I can't stop but feeling their energy. They're going to have a lot of respect for you. They're going to have so much respect for you. Oh, you're going to want to write love songs. You're going to want to freaking write poems. You're going to want to keep everything of this person's. You guys are just like, I'm just getting this vision of a knot. Like, you're together. You're intertwined. You're either a soulmate or a twin flame or whatever you call it. There's big energy connections. But whether this lasts or not, fuck, like, you're becoming more true to yourself and stepping into who you really are. So I'm not even going to go whether this lasts or not. It's whatever this encounter or this meeting is upgrading you, showing you your worth in a sense, showing you how lovable you are and how beautiful you are. They're going to show you what you don't really see about yourself yet when it comes to love. What else do we have? Ooh. We have, okay, this card is the Child Divine, which means that you have a special connection with the Divine. You're very spiritual. But I just feel like this connection is going to bring that out even more. Wow. Huh. We have innocence, purity as well. So there's something, I'm getting the Fool in tarot. I'm getting like this innocent, fresh. There could be a lot of romance happening. There could be a lot of just wanting to be in this person's company all the time is what I'm feeling. Okay. We have the 10th house, your achievements and the status of the outside world. So you could meet this person at work, just because the 10th house for me is all about career. So watch out for that. This person could be very already well established. Okay. I don't think this is about you and your career. I think this is more about it's also about how the people feel about you. Other people love you, pile number 4. I cannot stop thinking about that. They absolutely love you. I don't know why. I don't know if you're blindsided from it. I just think maybe you give yourself a hard time. But there is someone coming in. I feel it. And they're just going to change that about you. They may show you how worthy you are. And how beautiful you are, pile number 4. I have to get some more cards. What else? Let's get one more. Let's get one of these. Okay, let's see. Gossip awakens consideration for the feelings of others, honoring trust. Okay. So, a gossip card doesn't sound good, does it? It sounds like when you look at this card, or someone's gossiping about you. I feel like this is gossip in the best way possible. All right? People may talk about you. I think you're actually very... Okay. I'm also getting so many more channels. There's something here where you have something that people want. I don't know what it is, like a trait, or you look physically good, or there's something here other people sort of envy you, or they want to be like you. But they don't know deep down that you struggle with some insecurities. I will say that, okay? Everyone struggles with insecurities, but here it's a little bit more evident in your reading, all right? But these insecurities, you're going through massive rebirth and awakening, and you will work through them, okay? You got the shadow card, guys, okay? We have the Fool. Remember how I was saying? I said the Fool card. I definitely saw that. So there's something new coming. There's just fun. Someone's coming here to shake your world up, to make you feel like life is less serious. You don't have to overthink everything. You don't have time to sit with your worries or overthink something. This person's coming in. They could be a very free-spirited. We have foresight. Oh my goodness. And soul family, call in your tribe. Oh. All right. This person coming in is part of your tribe, part of your soul family, all right? You may be able to, if you want to, power number 4, you may be able to sense who this person is. You may already know who it is. I just feel like with the foresight, you will have some sort of recollection of this person, okay? And I want you to know when they come into your life, it will just feel like out of this world. It will feel as if you are changing or you're acting in a different way than you're used to. And I'm just getting ringing in my ear. That is how you're going to know that they're the one, because you're acting a little bit different in the best way possible. You sense that there's this new part of yourself coming to the surface. You're able to share everything with this person. Oh God, you're going to be the most gushy romantic person, I feel, with this person. Even if you're not that now, even if you feel like, oh no, I don't write love songs, I don't write poetry, I'm not romantic. Oh, this person is going to have you on your knees. Sorry, but that's what I'm feeling here. Let's have an angel. Let's get some angel advice. What angel wants to come through? Angel, please. For pile number 4. Peace. Ooh. Connected journey, balanced and clearing. Oh. This is interesting. I feel like, oh my God. I know what it is. This is you and the other person enmeshed together. You're so connected. It's insane. So connected. Because it's part of your soul tribe. It's someone who gets you, who understands you. Who, yeah. Whew. This is beautiful. All right. Let's get some advice for you. Let's get some advice. Oh. Focus on success. Yes. Success with matters of the heart and love. Oh, you have so much to look forward to, I'm telling you. So much. I want that card. I want this one. Say no. Oh, I'm getting a channel for that. Okay. I don't want you to say no. Pile number 4. As soon as I at the beginning of my reading, remember how I was saying that you may get a lot of offers, or you may have a lot of people, but you just jeopardize them, or you say no, or there's something here where you just, maybe you don't think you're good enough, or maybe there's just something. I don't want you to do that anymore, especially when this person comes in. I really want you to say yes and be open. Okay? That's what I'm feeling here. I don't want you to miss the opportunity with this card. All right, let's get some intuitive messages. Messages that are meant to find you now, or what we've been talking about. Oh yeah, far out. Go crazy, lighten up. You're taking life too seriously. Yes, have some fun. Be the fool. It's okay to be a fool. It's okay. You're a fool. It's okay to be a fool in love. You need to be a fool in love. I want you to be a fool. We have clairsentient energy. There's going to be a big shift to your energy. Big shift. I think you're going to feel a lot more open, a lot more able to share your energy with someone. You'll be enjoying the finer things in life. Great. You're just going to be enjoying life more, lightening up, having fun. We also have your health. Beautiful. I think I do get you guys are overthinkers. I just sensed that at the beginning of your reading. So mental health, I want you to lighten up. Don't take life too serious. Try to get out of your head, pile number 4. There's something here about getting out of your head and getting more grounded and into your body and feeling good, allowing yourself to enjoy. Give yourself pleasure. There's someone coming in anyway. It's going to give you a lot of pleasure, but I just want you to receive it well and not get scared or sabotage it in some way. Okay? I want to get one more card before I finish because I don't feel like I want to finish your card. Finish your reading. Sometimes that happens. I'm like, oh, I don't feel like I can finish. Yes. Okay, what's the yes about? Success. So this person coming in it's a success. So yes, 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 yes. Do not say no. Anyway, I sound like I'm forcing you to say yes, but I just know this person is, oh, I just feel them. They're beautiful. They're for you. Okay, you're worthy of love. You're never going to be the same when you meet this person, pile number 4. So get ready. Okay, so that's the end of your reading. I hope something resonated in your reading. If you liked my energy and my style of reading, make sure to subscribe. It also helps me get these messages out there for people that need to hear my messages. So that's exciting. I hope to see you in another reading.